Hi Dean, this is Jed Walters with your video from your first ever golf lesson today at Trafford Golf Centre. If we have a look at the screen, we've got on the left hand side one of the original swings that you made when you first came in, and we're looking at the setup position from face on view, which is a nice setup position, but ball position for the 7-iron which we're using there is a little bit forward in the stance, and we've noted that playing some of the shots, sometimes we hit it a little bit heavy ground first, other times you'll get it a little bit thinner as well. So starting the swing as we move it away, and we see a nice takeaway as the arms really push back beautifully, nice and smoothly to there. The length of the swing sort of stops there now, just beyond sort of 9 o'clock, maybe 9:30 on the clock face. We've got a nice angle between the left arm and the shaft. If we have just a little look at what's happening here with the left hand though, we can just see the back of the hand is pointing a little bit more behind you, and that will then note that the club face is still pointing in that position there. From here we're going to watch the club now be moved down as we start the swing coming down. We've had a great angle, but once we get to here that angle's just disappeared totally as the right hand has really thrown itself down toward the golf ball a little bit too early, so it's all gone there, the angle. And then as we come into the impact, we now see the right hand's really gone underneath, so it's gone in the opposite direction. We can see the club face is looking at us a little bit there as we've caught it a little bit out the toe, as the club's now going across the front of the body, continuing on into what is a nicely balanced follow through. So we've worked on changing the ball position, creating the setup, so feet together and then moving both feet the same distance apart, so we get the ball more centrally in the stance there, which is really good. From here we're looking at making that same backswing position. Now we're stood a fraction further away so we can keep the club out and more in front of the body. Here we're still a little bit back of the left hand facing away from you, and also the club face facing away. It's not as much as it was as we worked on a little bit of the rotation of the forearm. From here now we're thinking about really driving the hands down towards the ball and feeling the back of the left hand especially really push through the ball at the impact area. So now when we get to here we can see there that the straight line is a little bit closer to the golf ball. It's not as far back as it was previously, but the left arm and the back of the left hand really pushes down onto the golf ball, so we can see how the ball really jumps up off the club face and away through to a really nice result as we keep moving into that follow through position, and we're nicely balanced in there. Some great improvements there in a very short space of time. So we've gone from hitting sort of heavy or thin shots into really driving into the back of the ball, flighting it nicely, accurately, and increasing the distance as well. Great work there, mate, today. Well done. Look forward to seeing you again soon. If you're watching this video on YouTube, you can also see some other videos on there. There's also some stuff on Facebook and Twitter. And Dean,